If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, it's Sunday, which means we have the next episode of Pack and Play, and we need to get back on track, and we have a lot of stuff to do before we get into the gameplay. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Surge for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance, shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid, make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, notification bell on, comment below, Nota Gang. Also, guys, the NBA playoffs are still currently going on, and if you've been missing out on the Extender Profit Boost tokens, you're missing out on a lot of extra value there. And if you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, use code ZERK, you get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a 0.5 free pick, and you guys sign up. Follow me over on Twitter for all my picks. NBA pretty much every single day right now, UFC on Saturdays, and I'm going to start doing a little bit more MLB as we come to a close here with the NBA season, and also some NFL fantasy drafts versus you guys. Follow me over on Twitter and get on those. All right, now with that being said, we have a lot to go over here. Starting off, I saw a comment on the last episode that a lot of you guys liked a lot. That was by Moo1440, and he actually had quite a bit that he said. Number one, he did mention how with DeMarcus Ware, we did really good with D Ware there, and that he did have a sack there, as well as he did get a couple of pressures, whatever. So he said to upgrade him. The thing is with D Ware though, he's already maxed out. So yeah, DeMarcus Ware is already maxed out. You guys can see I am running some abilities on him. Unstoppable Force is 4 AP, which is the only reason why I'm not running that. He also mentioned though how we've actually had a couple of episodes now where I've done good enough with the offensive line to where I should have got an offensive lineman upgrade. So we are going to go ahead and upgrade one offensive lineman of my choice. Also, in that comment, and a lot of you guys commented this as well, the sack in question that I talked about where I got the user sack with D Ware, if I manage to get a user sack, then we're going to get a random 99 overall defensive lineman. You guys basically all said, get the upgrade. So we are going to get a 99 overall defensive lineman to start this episode. And the final thing here as well are the challenges for today. And that would be number one, a very easy challenge that also was suggested by the same person there in that you guys liked that comment a lot, was if we get 100 passing and 50 rushing yards, very easy challenge, we can go ahead and pick up Ring of Honor Joe Thomas. So yeah, we're gonna do that. A very easy challenge. We need it for sure with the team right now. We had a very nice streak going, 6 wins in a row. We've dropped the last 2 games. We need to get back in that win column. The second one though is if we manage to get 3 sacks, at least 3 sacks this game, guys, we can go ahead and get 5 93 plus boomer bust packs. The only thing is I actually don't have enough season tickets. You can see I have 9,800. I think they're like 2,700 each, whatever. So I have to go do some challenges or something and solo battles, maybe solo seasons, whatever. That being said, let's go get these upgrades. All right, so starting off, we have to get a random 99 overall defensive lineman. So here's what I'm gonna do. Filter by 98 to 99. We're gonna filter by all defense, and then I'm gonna filter by newest. And the first defensive lineman, it's DT, defensive end, whatever, we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. So I'm gonna filter by newest here. Whoever's the first one we see, it's a 99. That's who we're going with, which we get Mikael Williams. Abdul Carter would have been so crazy, but he's an outside linebacker. We need an actual defensive lineman, and that's T'Vondre Sweat. Yeah. Welcome to the team. All right, so we got a pretty big upgrade there with T'Vondre Sweat, guys, at DT. Now, we need to go and pick up an offensive lineman for an upgrade, which Joe Thomas is already part of a challenge, so I'm going to go with one of these other guys. Does Frederick have an upgrade? I don't think he does. I don't think Zach did either, so I'm pretty sure we're going with Larry Allen. And you know what? I take that back because Travis Frederick actually does. Now, by the way, in case you guys didn't know this is something that not a lot of people actually know. The reason why I'm going to go ahead and pick up Travis Frederick here and not go ahead and pick up Larry Allen at left guard, which, by the way, if we do good offensively, we can go ahead and do that. The reason I'm going to pick up Travis Frederick over Larry Allen is going to be because he has 96 awareness. And if you didn't know this, your offensive lineman, okay, does awareness actually matter? Who knows, but why not give it a shot anyways? Basically, if your offensive lineman, let's say your right tackle has like 92 awareness, they actually take over in the game your center's awareness. So that'll be like the baseline of all the offensive linemen now. With Travis Frederick here, they will all have 96 awareness. I don't know if that's still a thing, to be honest with you, but I know for a fact that I have heard that before years ago, and I'm assuming it's probably still a thing. All right, now with that being said, we have 2 cards to get rid of, which, by the way, Jordan Davis, he actually quick sells for coins instead of training. It's 100,000 coins. Can I get a guaranteed 93 though for 100K? Because as of right now, guys, we're still working on getting 96 overall draft players, which I'm recording this video here, by the way, on Tuesday before we get that new promo here on Thursday with the Theme Team Surge, which does look to be a pretty solid promo, to be honest with you. It definitely looks like a pretty solid promo, but if I can't get a set done here, because I don't know what the sets are going to look like for that promo when you guys are seeing this video here, we'll see what we can do. But I think just precautionary, I don't know, 100,000 coins, 100K. Like, what packs could we do? You know what? We could actually do an NFL Draft Fantasy Pack right here. I know it's 2,000 coins over, but just to get 2 or 3 90 pluses and then 3 or 49 pluses, it's probably worth it for the value. We're gonna do that. We're gonna quick sell Jordan Davis. We get 100,000 coins, and then we're gonna go ahead and do one of those draft packs right here. I know, again, it's 2,000 coins over, is what it is there, but yeah, I think, you know, it's all right. It will suffice here, right? 102,000 coins. Let's see now. Can we manage to get another 93 overall out of this, though? Because that's basically what I need now, as we didn't add around 1. Get an 89, 89, 91 Zeke. Yeah, might not have been worth the risk. Might not have been worth the risk there. Let's get in the gameplay. Oh, and I almost forgot to do one thing, actually, before we get into this gameplay, and that's going to be to pick up Ryan Clark. The reason for this is, as you guys know, we're doing a swap out. We do have our free safety right now, Rocket. He has been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal for us. The only thing is, his upgrade is like 3 million coins, and I'm not going to do that. So we're doing a swap out. We're going to go ahead and pick up Ryan Clark, who has some amazing abilities. Stats are really good. We do need an upgrade token on him, but I think we can get that. Ronnie Hickman was absolutely amazing for us. He played phenomenal. It's just his upgrade was way too expensive to do, so we're gonna go and get the training points now, and I believe we have enough training to get the upgrade. And as you guys can see, it's right here, 55,000 training points. We have 89,000. We're gonna add this into Ryan Clark. I'll add some abilities, and let's get in the game. All right, guys, so let's get into this. As you can see, that's my opponent's top 3. He's got Snoop Dogg. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit tough there, but my top 3 looks good. Kind of a crazy top 3. All right, so let's see what we got here. I'll tell you this right now. I feel like I recognize his gamer tag. I don't know where. Maybe I've played him before on like my main account or something, but I definitely recognize his gamer tag. He also did a pause in between when I already picked my play, which means he's making adjustments and needing more time. So I know he's a pretty decent player here, as we just need 50 rushing yards. All right, this is going to be a tough game. I can already tell the adjustments and everything my opponent's making out here. This is going to be a little bit of a tough game, but we'll see what we can do. All right, so it's already 4th down coming up right here, guys. We need this first down, and we need it bad. Elijah Mitchell out of the backfield. He was open. Mitchell was open out of the backfield. I tried to go to him again. Couldn't get the ball off. Just could not get the ball off. This guy definitely does have a very good team, and that's going to be a user pick with Caden Elise. All right, so I definitely struggled a little bit there in my first possession. Luckily, played some good D. We got the ball back right here, as once again, we have the flats. Going to take that to Bijan, hit a little juke and a spin, pick up that first, and I'm worried for all these flashing abilities. I'm very worried that he has like a lot of deflators and avalanches and everything out here, as going to try to run the ball. I don't think we're going to get these 50 rushing yards. I really hate to say it, but I think Bijan's got to go, man. I think we got to work on getting a new running back. He's been amazing for us the entire year. I get it. He's the pack and play MVP, but at this point, he's just, I mean, dude, this O-line still sucks. But yeah, at this point, he's just not good enough at all. 3rd down and 9 coming up here. You guys will notice that, again, like I said, I think he has a lot of deflators and everything because Bijan's not back in. So he is definitely tired, as how many people am I blocking? He's sending 4. I really hate to come on here and harp about the same issues again with pack and play, but dude, I blocked 7. He is sending 4. And look how quickly he just got in on us there. I mean, that's absolutely insane. There's really not much I can do. Yeah, I mean, I had to try to get it to Dion. Once again, man, just bad matchups, I guess. Like, this is a bad season for us so far, as he has Spice Adams running back here. Oh, man. I mean, sometimes it's just how it goes, right? The people you get matched up with, and at a certain point with pack and play every single year, sometimes gets a little tough with the matches as we do get a sack. Especially when everybody out here has golden tickets, retirement tributes, and everything else now. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tough here as, come on, get the tackle, man. 3rd down and 7, though. Can we somehow miraculously get another stop out here with this defense? I really, really hope so. Gonna look out for that. And again, dude, he's just trucking us. And on 4th and 1, guys, I'm run committing, just so you know, because I fully expect this to be a run right here, which it was, and we got the turnover. All right, so we got the turnover. That's perfect. Only issue is we had the ball on the 5-yard line, and I'm a little bit worried about what I'm supposed to do out here offensively as... And by the way, I know that I have a lot of plays that are like, you know, players going deep. I'm not even trying to really throw it deep. That's really just a clear out to try to get underneath the zones. And it's still not working out too well, as here we do get pushed off our goal line. Thank you. I feel like this is what I got to do. Like, I got to run 5 wide and just hope someone beats their man if it's man coverage, and if it's zone, I just got to make a really quick read. Yeah, no surprise. All right, let's see if our defense can once again make some plays out here. We have made quite a few plays. He held on to that? That's incredible. All right, so I'm just going to tell you guys right now, basically nothing else was going our way in that game. And yeah, I rage quit that game too. Now, I'm going to tell you this, you probably didn't see too much of that gameplay there simply because it's what you've seen for the last 2 weeks now, which is me getting blitzed, trying to block extra people. It's not working. I try to throw short. Nothing goes my way. I try to throw deep. I don't have enough time to do so. But I'm going to tell you this. I genuinely would not feel right uploading a 3rd pack and play episode where we do nothing but get smoked by blitzes and everything. So, because of that, I'm doing another episode, or I'm doing another game in this episode. We're going to carry over 2 packs from the last gameplay that we just had right there into this game here. But yeah, I'm going to hop into another one because genuinely, I wasn't going to win that game. I was not going to win that game versus that dude with that team, and in general, how the game was going. I tried blocking 7, and he was getting him with 4. I'm max protecting, IDing the mic, slide protecting. Could not do a dang thing about it, and I just wouldn't feel good uploading this episode and it being one where we don't really do anything again. So with that being said, let's get into the next gameplay here. Hopefully this one goes better, man, because like I said, we won 6 in a row, and we just had no luck lately. There's my opponent's top 3, another Snoop Dogg, no surprise. All right, so let's try this out again. As I said, we need 50 plus rushing yards and 100 plus passing yards to get that Ring of Honor Joe Thomas. Now again, though, take a look at his team. He does appear to have some pretty good defensive linemen, pretty good linebackers, all of that. But we'll see if we can get these 50 yards. We start off with a fumble. Like, dude, this is actually so crazy to me. The luck that I've had these last couple episodes, like, it is so just insane to me. As we do have Dion. Oh, this has genuinely been so frustrating the last couple of episodes. It's bad. Let's see what we can do out here, though. Please make some plays, defense. All right, so my opponent is now down to the 5-yard line. I'm almost expecting a run here. He does have Genty, and he actually doesn't run. I'm a little bit surprised there. Okay. He just gets open back of the end zone. All right, so let's see what we can do out here on offense. That one was probably on me, genuinely, for not, switch sticking to the back of the end zone. Probably could have managed to get an interception as Trey McBride wide open down the middle of the field. We'll take that one. All right, so now let's see what we can do out here on defense, guys. Let's see if we can make some plays. We did manage to get into the end zone, and we almost got a pick right there. Wet coming in right there, finally making an appearance. I will definitely take that. But let's see what he's going to go to here. Does have these crossers. I'm going to switch stick over to Moss. We once again get some pressure, get a hit on him. All right, so Sweat's very first game, and he's already out here making some plays, man. You love to see it as he does. Oh, come on. Don't let him get the first down. Come on. That was just bad right there, man. That was very, very bad. As once again, I can look out for that underneath, cross the middle. I mean, hey, we got 2 people there, and I completely messed up. Okay, and he picks up 20. Now, come on, man. Let's get a stop out here. Is this touch pass? No. Okay, just a random motion. All right, and once again, he's gonna go to Genty in the flats to get some hits on him. Okay, 2nd and 6 here. I already saw that. I knew exactly where he was gonna go as soon as he snapped that ball here, and we get a pretty good return too. All right, now the thing is, we need to get rushing yards, but it's so hard to run the football right now with the team that I have, as right here, Bijan, I mean, he just can't run. And as soon as we get hit, by the way, Elijah Mitchell comes in. So, yeah, mix of, like, O-line versus D-line, deflators, crushers, everything out there. It's just instantly making my guys tired as Mitchell actually picks up 7. 3rd down and 1 now, though. We just need to get the first, and Dion can't come down with it. All right, so I really just need the first, but I'm looking for Calvin, too. Calvin might get open. We got him. Calvin Johnson. Calvin! It was a risky play. It really was. It was a risky play, but I felt like it was one that needed to be made. And if you're curious, by the way, yes, I did pass lead that, and I even tried to hold the left trigger there so I could actually place the ball farther down the field away from the defense. It just, unfortunately so, didn't work out for me. I'll tell you what, though, we are getting a lot of hits on Genty, that is for sure, as he's probably going to look to go to Genty, maybe. Yep, out of the backfield, get a hit on, get a sack. That is a sack. All right, so we did manage to get a sack right there. That's pretty big in terms of trying to get that challenge on. That's the first sack in this game. We did get 2 in the last game, but I don't know if I should combine those 2 here, right? Probably shouldn't combine those 2. I literally just didn't think he would do that. I thought he was going to have him go to the flats. This guy definitely loves to go to Genty out of the backfield. That is for sure. As Moss... not even a knockout? I'll tell you right now, I don't know how that wasn't a knockout. I mean, that's universal coverage right there. That should definitely be a knockout, as I'm right here with Ryan Clark. Try to get another hit stick. All right, down to the 10-yard line. Will he try to run the ball here? I don't think he's gonna. No. This is that, oh, he actually is gonna try to run the ball. Okay, good tackle, Clark. I really didn't think he'd try to run the ball, but okay, 2nd down and 13 now. Let's see what pass he's gonna dial up, because I really don't think he's going to run the football. I do have a QB contained, by the way. I don't want to see this guy scrambling at all. Back across the middle. D Ware gets the hit on him. Okay, 3rd down and 13 now. Back across the middle. Nope, he takes the drag. Get the tackle. 4th down. And my opponent is going to settle for a field goal here. Okay, we'll take that. We got to stop right here. We're going to get the ball with 1 minute and 22 seconds left, and I do have a timeout left. All right, now let's see what we can do. Can we get down the field here? 2nd and 10. He's got these DBs pretty low. He's definitely got these DBs pretty low. Look at that pressure, though, as Dion does almost get the first. He's definitely bringing pressure, that's for sure. 3rd down and 2. Once again, he's going to try to get that blitz to come in. I'm going to try to force it right here to McBride, which luckily for me does work. Thank you. Honestly, a little bit scary of a throw there. Definitely a little bit scary of a throw, but we're down to the 45-yard line now, and he just moved Calvin. We're going to have him. Yup, Calvin. Oh, I was hoping he could hold on to that. I knew he was going to take a hit. I was just hoping he would hold on to the ball. As 2nd and 10 here, we're going to have X open. Make the throw. Okay, 3rd down and 10 now. Bijan open out of the backfield, and he fumbled. And we got it back. We got lucky. All right, well, Bijan with the fumble is not what I wanted to see there, but here we kind of have to force something to Worthy. That's going to be intercepted. Yeah. All right, well, the Bijan fumble definitely sucked right there. That kind of hurt us quite a bit. We, unfortunately so, did not have enough time, and now my opponent has 3 timeouts, 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds left here. I'm pretty sure it's just 4 verticals here, and he's going deep. Please, Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward with the INT. Beautiful thing. Oh, a big-time return. Huge return, and unfortunately just so much faster. That is a pick, though. All right, so my opponent got a big return. He's now down to the 46-yard line instantly here, as expected that run, in Genty trucking over me. So he's got a 3-point lead, and he has the ball right now. Obviously, we need a stop, as, again, he's going to the flats. I have people in the flats. Like, I literally have people in the flats because I expect him to try to do that. 3rd down and 1 here. I'm thinking this is a run. And in fact, it is. Get out there. What was that? I got like a diving animation and it just stopped. Did you guys just see that? I literally had a diving animation to try to get to him and it just stopped. The animation literally just stopped there. Otherwise, I possibly could have had a tackle on him there. As again, good throw down the middle. Better hit. Okay, 2nd down and 10 coming up here. Will he try to run this football? And the question answered is no, as once again, we do get some pressure on him. I wish he would have thrown that. All right, please, somebody make a play out here. 3rd down and 10, he's gonna motion over again. Okay, gotta look out for Genty. That's not open. That's not open. It should have been a pick, though. And again, we did hold him to 3 points here. So, hey, we'll take that. A touchdown and an extra point, and we have the lead. We just needed to get it down the field and get a touchdown. Now, do I have any chance of getting 50 rushing yards in this guy? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest, but I got to give it at least one more shot here, as Bijan does pick up about 12. I think right now as a team, we have like 20 yards. I think like 20 rushing yards right now, as once again, get some decent blocks. Do not fumble, Bijan, please. Actually, Bijan's up to 28 yards right now, which is really not bad, as we're gonna have A open. Okay, get the catch, Kyle Pitts, thank you. As if I do recall correctly, I think Elijah Mitchell has like 6 yards maybe, so we're over 30 as another solid run, and we fumbled and we recovered. I mean, dang, I get it, you know, avalanche, deflator, crusher, all that, right? A ton of them are out here, but can I just hold on to the ball, please? 3rd and inches now. And on 3rd and inches, will he run commit? Because I'm gonna pass here, and we got B open, catch it. Thank you, Trey McBride. I honestly thought for sure he was gonna run commit there, which I'm gonna run it here again. I'm gonna try to pick up these rushing yards slowly and see if we can manage to get to the 50 as we get nothing. All right, and now, guys, it's 2nd and 10, and Trey McBride in the flats picked up 2. All right, 3rd down and 8, guys. We need this 1st down. Dion, fall forward. I literally dove down, by the way. I was not about to take a hit stick right there. I am gonna try to run it. He's offsides. Okay, not gonna call that. That's cool, ref. I'm gonna try to run it here with Bijan, and somehow he got off that block. I don't know for sure, but we're definitely closing in on 50 yards. We definitely are closing in on 50 rushing yards here. I'm gonna throw though, and X, touchdown. Let's go. All right, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here, guys. We need to just get a stop, man. We are up by 1 point. Please, I am begging this defensive line to come up clutch, man. Oh, that's on me. That is totally on me. Dang it. All right, and now down to the 41. I fully expected this to be a run, and good tackles. 2nd and 5 now. Let's see once again if he's going to try to run the football. I am going to run commit because I basically have to with my team to be able to stop the run. And Ryan Clark, clutch. Right, and on 3rd and 6, guys, I have to watch Genty. I know he wants to throw to Genty out of the backfield. It's all he's done the entire game, and he's not going to be open. 4th down. And on 4th and 4, he's actually going to take his 3 points here, and he's going to give me the ball with a chance to win this game with a field goal. Miss it. Nah, he definitely made that. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we have 1 minute left, 1 timeout, and we need 3 points. Can we get it done? We have Calvin open across the middle of the field. Do not fumble, please. Honestly, my biggest concern is fumbling. If we fumble, then obviously we're cooked here. But we do have 1 timeout. We have Bijan. Bijan open the flats. I was really hoping that would get us out of bounds. He's just unfortunately too slow at this point in the game. But hey, we'll see what we can do. Oh, I wanted to throw that. I wanted to throw that so bad. That is such a bad play by me. No. All right, we have 8 seconds. I literally am trying to snap the ball here. Please just snap it. We kind of have to go to the end zone. Deion Sanders. No, come on. That is now 2 episodes in a row, guys, where we did not manage to win on the final play. Both times within the 2-yard line. If that's even a slightly faster wide receiver, we score. Last time, we got tackled at the 1-yard line by Cam Ward. This sucks. Like, I'm trying so freaking hard to win these games. Facing off against way better teams, just no luck. How many times am I going to fumble? Bijan fumbled 3 times, by the way. We got lucky to recover those, I guess, but we actually did have over 50 rushing yards, and obviously we had over 100 passing, so we get the boomer bust, but man, this is tough, man. 3 episodes in a row we have lost now, and we actually lost two games in this episode here. Mind-blowing what's going on these last couple games. All right, so we have 7 total packs to get into here, guys. By the way, we don't get the boomer bust. We get Joe Thomas. That's what we actually get from those. So, yeah. Man, I don't know what to say. I truly don't. I mean, we did lose, by the way, out in the season, so now we're going to be into a fresh start season. We literally made it all the way to we didn't make it to the Super Bowl? I think we did, right? We lost in the Super Bowl, and then we lost every game after that. Like, I think we just made it to the playoffs. Honestly, I don't even remember. I really cannot recall. But with that being said, we have 7 total packs to get into, so we have to do 1 get a gold here, and then we also get to go ahead and do 3 of these packs right here and 1 special pack. So the 3 packs we're gonna do have to be like a cheap pack you can get. Gonna have to be Roster Evolution. So let's do 3 Roster Evolution, and we get 1 special pack. But man, this is just so infuriating for me. I am really just trying. I mean, I literally did 2 games in this episode because I felt bad if I only did 1 game. And then we just have a heartbreaking loss. Just Just a heartbreaking loss right there, down to the 2-yard line. Any faster of a wide receiver, we get in there. But because it's such an old wide receiver in Dion, we don't get in as we get Stephon Gilmore, 94 overall. We'll take that for sets and 89. For that one special pack, guys, we're going to do another NFL Draft fantasy pack here. So we'll see how many sets we can get done, how many of these higher overall players we can get from, you know, all these 90s and everything. Round number 2, we get 89. Okay, we get a Redux, 94. Aiden Hutchinson, we'll take that. We'll also take that 91 overall. Okay. Now, like I said, we did get the 100 passing and 50 rushing yards, luckily. So we are going to go ahead and pick up 99 overall Joe Thomas. Once again, going to be a big help in the offensive line because, yeah, we badly need that help on the O-line. All right, so I was able to get a couple of sets done here, guys. So now we have 3 96s, and then also we have this 94 Aiden Hutchinson, which I can add into that exchange if I wanted to, which I'm going to hold on to him. We have 60,000 training points. Let's do a couple of packs here. I'm trying to win, man. I'm really, really trying to win. Sorry that I, unfortunately cannot seem to win any games right now. I'm trying. It's not like I'm not, but it's just tough games. But with that being said, guys, at least you got to see 2 gameplays this episode, and another heartbreaking loss, but we did make some big upgrades. I know I need to add some abilities to Joe Thomas, but we did make 2 massive offensive lineman upgrades. Joe Thomas, Travis Frederick, that will be really big. We still need wide receivers. We got Ryan Clark now, which is pretty big. Tavondre Sweat as well. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like in the video, and of course, that sub button down below. Make sure you check out Neurotic Fantasy. Use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Man, we need to win in the next episode, and we need a new running back. We need some new receivers. We just need a decent matchup. Can I face not a 20, 30 million coin team, please, EA? If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.